Momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. As he gets it to the 30.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
16 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid in the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect.
Oh, that was, oh my God, that was
pretty well. That interception
that could have been big.
They may rethink how they go about attacking.
They got lucky.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away.
Watch this shit on third down.
Third.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Fucking, oh my God, Mahomes, you're trash.
Incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
He was brought down by
A gain of 3, second down.
It's a big
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
first down, Tennessee.
Off the play fake, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Mixon on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Winston. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hitting the yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here limiting that and keeping it from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 12-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Marv. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Westbrook complete.
Look at that fucking corner route. D.D. Westbrook to the house.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. D.D. Westbrook, 88 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
His kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Titans, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that.
Holy shit.
They may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us.
Oh, he's hidden.
That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. He finds his running back, Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. It's
caught
inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 2
Dot,
yards on
dot,
the
dot.
carry there. It'll be second down.
Fuck you.
Whereas especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Winston. That's complete to Davis.
He's eating hit sticks out here. Oh, he's hurt.
Now after the completion,
He's hurt.
we're going to get a timeout. An injured
He
player.
is hurt.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll give it to Mixon. And the Titans are going to have it first.
I ain't never
and
seen that
goal as they
animation
take
before.
this down to about the 3. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0.
Oh, he's scared.
Scared. Titans, nothing.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon.
Oh.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joe Mixon. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans are an extra
Touchdown,
point away from
touchdown,
tying
touchdown.
this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
On the option, Mahomes will run it. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back. Because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Nicka B getting tackled and flicks it.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, it's to my tight end. No, sir.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. Mahomes call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one.
Nice
But
throw.
in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him. And
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Mahomes now to throw. And Rudolph
No way.
Oh, I lost a yard.
Up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass pass on 3rd and 1. You better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it.
Badass annoying too.
They are more athletic now.
My kicker?
Landon, why you ain't go?
Trace their histories. You'll find that they were big time. We made them specialists.
I didn't go for it
plus
because I was
yards
scared.
seem easy for some reason. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
Dante.
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last. Whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What up?
Winston.
Yeah! Finally, it's not a fucking touchdown on that.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will bring it back. It's a
Fucking
pick
go.
six to the Bengals TD. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick sixes thrown last year, part of his 30 interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance.
Swervu.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point.
Swervo.
That pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1.
Die.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 17.
Winston is doo-doo for real.
This drive 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Winston.
Oh my God, he
That's
got
complete
cooked.
to the receiver, Thielen. 20, 10, touchdown, Titans.
Damn it.
Adam Thielen.
How much time I
His
got?
4th touchdown on the year.
3 minutes.
And the Titans get the quick strike
I
touchdown.
might be able to score and not let him
As
go
a
back.
former DB, you
Wow.
might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's
God
game
damn it.
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances
All right.
that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They go play fake. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
He'll fire one deep for Westbrook.
I tried to pass him that down.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Oh, I smell a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
That counter is terrible. I'm never running that one again.
This season, time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 24, Titans 14. Michael Dixon.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at. You think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the
Oh my God, he got a fucking one-play bomb.
25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, he married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And Mahomes going to keep it himself on 1st down. Taylor, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida.
Mahomes pass.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks.
God damn it, dude. Oh,
There he
fucking
goes,
ass.
right
He gets the same
side.
touchdowns in the same fucking play.
Titans. And
Oh.
Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front.
That's not funny.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Titans 28, Bengals 27. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like.
And that's caught inside the 35. Breaks through the cut, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. They'll let Taylor try and run. They're going to try and run. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Jameis to throw it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action here on first down.
No,
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14. First down.
Winston now to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And, oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Down once more. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It fights him off. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own goal line. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
49-yard gain on the play. First down,
Winston. That is caught inside the 5.
Winston's pass.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another first down as they look his way again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his second TD of the game at 16th on the season. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score. Bengals 40. Titans 38. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Mahomes going to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Not much there, only a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's about to be hurt when I get this one off. I can just tell he's going to be hurt.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Mahomes. The open man is Westbrook. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants are...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down. Today's final score, Bengals.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals,
I
they
had way
close
more
out this
passing
first
yards than
half
that.
at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.